Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Keys to the Coast podcast with the Sandy Gentry team, where we're bringing you the people, places, and properties that make the coast home. I am your host, Mackenzie, and today's episode is all about those tucked away treasures that even locals haven't discovered yet. We're calling this one Locals Only, the Hidden Gems of West Michigan. And trust me, if you love secret trails, lesser-known beaches, and charming little shops, you are in the right place today. But first, I am also so excited to introduce you to someone who knows West Michigan like the back of her hand, our listing and executive assistant, Sarah Wood. Woo!
Hey, thank you so much. I am so thrilled to be here.
Yes. She is not only a total boss at keeping us organized, but she's also a seasoned West Michigan traveler who's uncovered some of the best spots around. Sarah, welcome to Keys to the Coast.
Thank you so much for having me.
We are thrilled to have you. And let's start with the basics. How long have you lived in West Michigan and what keeps you here?
All right. So I moved here just at the end of 22. So it's been roughly about 2.5 years. My connection to Michigan definitely runs deep. I am descended from great-grandparents that retired here many, many years ago.
Generational.
So we spent our summers in Saugatuck. And I rekindled my love to this area after coming back the last few years and just decided this is where I needed to be. This is where I felt most at home, next to the lake.
Now you have an incredible Instagram packed with travel inspiration. I remember when you first joined the team, I am all about social media. So of course I social media stalked you. And I'm like, this girl knows the coast. You know all of the best spots. So you're definitely the go-to person when someone asks, where should we hike this weekend? Or I want a cute little beach that's not packed with tourists. What draws you to exploring these lesser known spots?
Oh, definitely the peacefulness. Just, kind of unwinding from a busy week of work in charge. It definitely recharges my batteries. I think being out with nature and that peacefulness and definitely maybe stepping away from all the hustle and bustle and trying to find those spots where I can be with nature and spending the time with my significant other, and our dog, just having that peacefulness time, the quietness, just being with nature is just something that I'm not sure how it came about, but just over the years, I've just really fell in love with nature.
And this is the best place to do it. Not that we're biased, but so let's get into the nitty gritty. So obviously the title is The Hidden Gem. So first, let's go big picture. What are some of your favorite hidden gems? Not just West Michigan, but in Michigan in general. What are some of your favorite spots in the big picture?
It's not too off the beaten path, but one of my favorites really is, of course, I've got to go back to Saugatuck. It's Saugatuck Dune State Park. And it's not off the radar, but there's still so many folks that I've spoken to have not been.
Yeah.
I mean, it's beautiful. The rolling dunes, the peaceful forest, and it's just has so much charm. And the larger loop I like to do is the South Loop. It's kind of that loop definitely stays away from the tourists, which is the shorter routes usually. And it's just all the different, you see so much wildlife and the different rolling dunes. And at the end, of course, you come out to Lake Michigan.
Yes.
And the backdrop just surrounded by all of the dune grass and the peacefulness is just, it's my absolute favorite. It truly is.
Yes, and I'm sure Serena loves that hike too.
Yes,
Serena,
definitely.
Sarah's dog. I know she's mentioned it, but she's a little office staple here too. We love when she comes in.
Yes, and today actually I want to do a shout out to Serena because today is her third
birthday.
Oh
my gosh, happy birthday, Serena.
Yes.
Well, we'll definitely have to see her and give her some treats later.
Yes.
Okay, so let's go now more locally. So what are some of your favorite spots or maybe some of the spots that everyone doesn't know about more locally to West Michigan?
For sure. I think Wind's Nest Park, definitely in West Olive as well as West Olive. Those definitely are maybe just, a little bit off the beaten path and
or
a little more hidden.
Yes. It's not some of like the big towns,
Right, definitely. And then if we head a little north, I think Lake Harbor Park in Norton Shores definitely is, very, serene and I think is definitely overlooked as well. And even heading up to Montague, Mine Park has really spectacular views, wonderful for sunsets, as all of those other locations as well.
We are so blessed here with sunsets. I think last summer we had some of the most incredible sunsets. Sometimes obviously they're always weather depending, but last year we had probably about 10 nights where the lake was very calm and it was just the perfect sunset, and nothing beats that.
No.
So as many real estate agents know, our admins are our foundation. So tell me a little bit more about your role.
All right. Yes. So I started my real estate journey back in actually 2014. And I was on the other side of the lake, more of the rocky shore on the other side. So back in 2014, I was with a locally Chicagoland local, Baird & Warner, that has been in business almost 170 years. I stumbled upon that because back then I thought, maybe I'd like to get my real estate license. I love working with people. And I thought that would be a really neat opportunity. And then once I started getting into the administrative work, I really realized that I shined behind the scenes, helping others become successful. And I really decided that, my role is better here to help all of the agents become successful. And I really enjoyed the fast-paced, hearing all of the different stories with all of the buyers and the sellers, and just being a complete team, and the relationships you build with real estate are just unbelievable to any other industry that I have worked in.
That's so true. It's so true. What is your favorite part about working with the team?
I think all the diversity, all the different personalities, and just our team in general, just we're community and client focused. Truly are. We truly care about each and every client, and just being there for them from start to finish, and then even afterwards too.
And we have fun together. We have prank wars, which Kelly and Tyler always make our days interesting. You never know what we're going to walk into. What are some of your favorite hobbies when you're not here at the office?
Definitely hiking, biking, catching the sunsets, walks with Serena, and after work just kind of chilling out. I really do like to do my walks, and now we've been biking more, walks with Serena, as well as, if I'm getting into a good thriller mystery book as well in the evening, for sure.
I'm a true crime fan, so I love that
and
too.
I indulge in a few of those later in the evening as well.
Yes. Okay, let's do some rapid fire questions in a few different categories just for fun. You down?
Yes.
Okay. Favorite hidden hiking trail?
Ooh, I'm going to pronounce this wrong, but Awasapi Scout Reservation in Twin Lake.
Love that.
I think I mispronounced that, but okay. I will spell that out later.
Under the radar beach for a quiet sunset.
Ooh, Lake Town Beach in Holland.
That's
definitely
a good one.
It's worth the climb.
Local shop or boutique that deserves more love?
Ooh, I think here in downtown, Blueberry Haven.
Ooh.
Definitely, I'm a huge blueberry fan, so anything and everything you can think of with blueberries, salsa, coffee, jam, all of that.
The jam is constantly stocked in our fridge. It's so good. Okay, coffee spot where the barista knows your name.
Ooh, here's one. It's a newer one too. Blue Star Barn, right off of Blue Star Highway in Saugatuck.
Ooh, I've never been there.
They feature local coffees as far as stovetop roasters from Holland, also Uncommon.
Yes.
Roasters in Saugatuck, as well as they have, during the summer, they'll have bike rentals, and well as fresh flowers daily. And also in the summer, they have food trucks that come in.
Amazing. So, I'll have to check that out. Best weekend camping spot no one talks about. And I know you have the best camping spots.
Yes. So for more local, I believe someplace where if you want to just get to locally, Newaygo State Park doesn't get talked enough about, with the trails and the scenery with the lakes. And also something that if you really want to be rustic, I would suggest Nordhaus Dunes Wilderness area.
Yes,
you can pack in, pack out. It is a treat. And then the sereneness and the night sky, the stars that you see, the animals you hear howling. It's just, if you really want to be rustic, you definitely cannot beat it. And
you can camp right on the beach at Nordhaus.
Yes, you can.
Or at least that's what we did. I hope that's allowed.
Yes.
But that was really fun. That was the first time I'd ever camped actually on the beach. And some of our friends have a small fishing boat, and they actually pulled the boat up and came by beach. So that was really cool.
Yes.
Honestly, that's what I love about living and working here. There's always something new to discover. Speaking of which, real estate is such a personal business. So personally, what do you love about your work role?
Well, on a daily basis, at least it seems like it lately with the spring market heating up, I enter all of our new listings for our sellers. And which I love about that is sometimes, I really need to, deep dive and be detective about some of these homes if they have not been on the market more recently. So doing the research behind them, making our clients' homes completely shine with everything down from making sure it's completely accurate to the description, the placement of the photos. Just after I've sent the listing preview to our clients and how excited they are when they are getting ready to put their home onto the market and knowing that we are going to make their home shine and stand out to find that perfect buyer.
And all those little details do matter so much, even the listing placement of the photos, like you just mentioned. You really want, when someone clicks through Zillow or, any of those third-party sites, you really want them to feel like they're walking through the home. And sometimes it's hard because you don't go to the homes.
Correct.
So you do such a good job of kind of picking our brain to make sure that you're, showing it in the best light.
Yes.
Okay. What else drives your day?
Definitely the day-to-day transaction coordinating hat that I put on. So definitely when our homes go under contract and they are pending, I will put together, after I've received a fully executed purchase agreement, and I make sure it goes to the correct parties. And then we start setting up home inspections, even well and septic inspections, all type of different requirements that we need. And just putting those pieces together and making sure everything is lined up correctly and things are moving along on a correct timeline and making sure everything is going seamless and smooth is really my ultimate goal for our agents, our clients, and our title company, all of us as a whole.
And there's so much that goes behind during a real estate transaction. A lot of people don't know everything that we actually do behind the scenes. There's a lot of transaction coordination. There's a lot of setting things up and making sure things are done on time and negotiations. And you actually get to know our clients really well. So even though, we're talking in kind of the front face, you definitely have such a close relationship with a lot of our sellers.
Yes.
So that's great. You do such a good job. You're such a huge part of what makes our team work and tick. Seriously, we'd be lost without you. Any advice for someone wanting to explore West Michigan more like a local?
Definitely. I would say if you are definitely into hiking, biking, all of that, I would definitely, there's an app, All Trails. I would definitely download that. Visit also we have a wonderful visitor center here right on Washington in Grand Haven. They are phenomenal. And every pamphlet, map, all of that you can think of, they will definitely have. And also follow me on Instagram.
So to everyone listening, we will be sharing Sarah's full list of hidden gems on our Instagram. We'll link some of the resources she just spoke about and also her Instagram handle. So be sure to follow along and add some of those spots to your summer bucket list. Sarah, thank you so much for joining us today.
You are so very welcome. It's been my pleasure.
Yes, and I hope everyone gets the experience to work with Sarah. She's phenomenal.
Thank you.
So because our episodes are going to be dropping every Thursday, we wanted to do a little ending segment of what to do in West Michigan this weekend with Kelly Radel.
Hey guys. So this weekend, I would say that for us, the number one thing on our list is Jeep Fest. It's right here on Washington Street. It's going to be crazy.
Jeeps, I'm a Jeep Wrangler girl too.
Jeeps from all shapes, sizes. They even have kids' Jeeps. Saturday morning starting at 9 a.m. right here in Washington. Come on down and check out these sweet rides.
And they have music and food too?
Oh yeah. I mean, it's going to be buck wild.
So fun. Love it. I remember when I first got my Jeep Wrangler, nobody told me there's like a Jeep Wrangler gang. Like I had no idea.
It's a thing.
And everyone was like waving at me when I was driving by and I'm like, oh my gosh, these Jeep owners are so nice. Or like, is there something on my face? Like what's going on? Like why is everyone waving at me? And then somebody did fill me in and tell me that, no, it's like a thing. If you see a Jeep Wrangler, you got to wave. And then I didn't know also that the ducks.
The ducks are huge.
The ducks are huge. So, yeah, everyone kept leaving little rubber duckies on my car. And now there's like all these Instagrams you can follow with their handles. It's so fun. It's cool. It's a thing.
It is a thing. So just pop in Washington Street, Grand Haven, 49417 in the GPS and come down and have fun.
Fest.
Yes.
Fun. What else is going on?
Well, if you want to head a little bit further south, Holland's Tulip Time is still wrapping up. plenty of beautiful flowers to check out all through the city. I would definitely suggest that's got to be at least once in a lifetime to get down there and see that.
It is pretty. So even though maybe they don't have all the tulip time events, you could still check out all the tulips and the flowers.
Yeah, the city's always beautiful, always worth plenty of great food, places to see. It's definitely worth the drive.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for tuning in to episode 2 of Keys to the Coast. We will be back soon with more people, places, and properties that make our coast home. Don't forget to subscribe, leave us a review, and share with a friend who needs a little local inspiration. Until next time, see you on the coast.